Okay, today we're going to hit the back and bicep muscles again. I'm going to use 2 dumbbells. You can use dumbbells if you have them, medium to light weight, or medium to around medium weight. So 5, 8 pounds. You can use 2 or 3 as well if you're new to this. Water bottles, cans of soup from the kitchen, any 2 pieces of resistance that you have. Just make sure it's not too heavy. And we're going to start today with a mini squat and pull. So just hitting that mini squat, arms go out, and we're going to pull back, squeeze those shoulder blades together to warm up those back muscles. You can keep the palms straight down, or you can rotate them and pull as you pull in, whichever you prefer. You can even alternate if you like a little challenge and a little change. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Pretend like there's a pencil between them and you're trying to squeeze that pencil. Alright, now we're going to go into alternating shoulder rolls. We've done this before. Just rolling those shoulders. Getting a nice big circle. Warming up the socket and all the muscles around the shoulders. You can always get a little jazzy or funky with it. Rolling those shoulders out. You can change up the direction if you like. You can start not going backwards, you can bring it forwards. It's a little trickier to do, especially alternating. Alright, so we're going to start with back fly. So you're going to grab your weights, and we're going to start bending at the hip. So weights down in front of you, touching, bend at the hip. Then you're going to extend out, keep a bend in your elbow. So you can see how my elbows are bent. Keep a bend in that elbow and squeeze those shoulder blades like we did in the warm-up. Pretend like there's that pencil back there and you're trying to squeeze. Slow and controlled. Don't let the weights fall. Squeeze at the top. Come back down. A few more seconds. Good. All right, stand straight up. You can expand your feet out just a little bit, and then we're going to do hammer curls. So the weight is going to be parallel to the ground when you get to the top of this movement. So we're not stopping here. Weights are all the way up and parallel to the ground. Keep those elbows in nice and tight at your sides. If it's too much to do them both together, you can always alternate. So just one at a time. That's always an option. And if any of this is ever too much with the resistance that you have, drop the resistance and just do it without any. You're still working the muscles and you'll build that strength up either way. All right, now back to the back flies. So again, weights down in the middle, bend at the hip, keep a slight bend in the elbow, and squeeze those shoulder blades. Rotate here. Trying to give you guys different angles so you can see what I'm doing. Keep your back flat, chest up, look just out in front of you. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Be sure you're breathing. Couple more. All right, come back to standing. And again, widen that stance just slightly. And then hammer curls. You can always stagger your stance if you like. It's important as you get heavier with weights especially. Gives you more stability. If you're not staggering your stance, be sure you're keeping that core in nice and tight. Always working that core, even on non-core days. It's so vital to everything that you do. That's why it's your core. All right, just a couple more here. All right, back to that back fly. So again, weights down, bend at the hip, back flat, chest up, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Be sure you're breathing. Keep that core in tight. It's always the first thing to go as we get tired. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Got a couple more here. And last one. Good. Okay. Widen that stance just a little bit. And hammer curls. Again, you can always alternate if you like. Sounds like I'm out of breath. Have a little bit of a cold. You guys are doing awesome. Be sure when you're doing your curls that you're not swinging the weights up. We're not using momentum. This is not using those muscles. Keep that core nice and tight. Brace yourself and use those biceps to get the weights up. One more. All right, awesome. Set those weights down and then cross your arm over. Relax that shoulder down. Don't have it up here. Relax it down and stretch. Be sure you're breathing. Especially anybody that has a cold like me right now. Get that oxygen to those muscles. Get that heart rate back down. And switch to the other side. Again, drop that shoulder down. You guys did awesome today. All right, now we're going to do a forward fold a couple times. So bend at the hip and just roll down. Keep a bend in the knees as you get all the way down. Relax your head over and just hang for a couple seconds. You can grab each elbow, kind of sway back and forth, stretch out the back, stretch out the calves and hamstrings. You can just hold still too if you like. breath in. Let it go. And fold again. Deep breath in and out. And roll it up, nice and slow. And that's it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. You did awesome.